Hey, Jim here, Silent Sales Machine Radio. Thanks for joining me. This is an audio-only episode. We might throw it on YouTube with a graphic or something. So either way, welcome wherever you're watching, listening. But I just got off the phone, had about an hour phone call with a new student in our community. We gave her completely free access to all of our Proven Amazon course, which is our flagship content for Amazon sellers. It has all of our Amazon seller training in it. The reason we gave it to her for free was because she's yet the latest example of someone who's been completely burned by going to YouTube and researching how to sell on Amazon, falling into the private label trap, as we call it around here. Sometimes I almost feel like we're running a burn victim unit at a hospital, treating people completely free, helping them recover from the experience where it's not their fault. They went to YouTube innocently enough one day, typed in, I want to learn how to sell on Amazon. And they were smacked in the face with 1,000 different excited people talking about building your own brand on Amazon. To be very clear, if you are new to selling online, if you've never had, let's say, a $10,000 sales month on Amazon, a single month where you sold $10,000 worth of product at a profit, if that's you, you've never sold successfully, you're brand new, you should not, under any circumstances, even come close to considering putting a penny of your money or a minute of your time into researching how to build a private label brand on Amazon. I say that as someone who has helped thousands of people build successful businesses on Amazon, 20 years of experience in e-commerce, 12 years experience helping people sell on Amazon, hundreds of recent success story testimonials in our community, many of them interviewed right on this podcast. Just scroll back here, story after story after story. It's interesting to me that none of my colleagues in the industry, I'm not calling them out, but I am kind of asking, hey guys, why don't you do testimonial episodes like constantly? If you're so successful teaching people how to do this business, where are all the stories at? I can't get into the statistics and the odds and what percentage of people, because human behavior is the same across the board. No matter what course or content you try, there's a large number of people that just aren't going to do anything with it. I get it. But if we look at the people who are working hard, applying the systems, how many of them are really building successful businesses? And I'll tell you, I don't know what the other communities look like. I don't ask them. Maybe I should. But ours is just slammed with people who spent thousands of dollars on a course because of a YouTube video they saw. And just in case you didn't realize it, the person who convinced you to buy that course on YouTube, they got a huge payday for talking you into that. They got half the sale. If you bought a $5,000 course, they probably got a $2,500 payment for convincing you. That's why they're so excited about convincing you to go into private label, because that's where all the expensive courses and tools and software are. You can make bank convincing people how excited you are about those models. We don't have that. Our flagship course is $29 a month. And the content, our free content, blows away the content that others are charging thousands of dollars for. We've got so many great success stories. You need to do some more research before you leap into private label. I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to get into odds or calling anybody out. I would love to use names. I've been on the phone too many times. I've heard these stories too many times. People that jumped into YouTube, I'm going to learn to sell on Amazon. They became convinced that the only option they had was thousands of dollars for the course, thousands of dollars for a coach, thousands of dollars of, oops, didn't tell you about these fees and this software and this tool. And, oh, you're stuck in that hole here. Pay $1,000. We'll help you get out of that hole. It's just not necessary. You can wade slowly in to the Amazon opportunity, test as you go, spend a few dollars, build a viable, real business, and eventually, yes, launch a brand. We help people in our community do that all the time here. The branding, the trademarking, the legal side. That's an advanced seller topic. That's not what you do when you're brand new. And it's so frustrating seeing the long string of people filtering through the YouTube funnel, getting burned, coming into our burn unit. We're so sorry this happened to you. How full is your garage of unsellable inventory? How are you going to get rid of it? We'll do our best to try to help you. We've heard this story thousands of times at this point. Here's the real way that you should approach Amazon. There's huge opportunity here, but you got to step into it the right way. Take small risks. Learn what you need as you need it. Put money in the bank early on. Find low-hanging fruit products. That's what we're really good at, teaching you to find products, no matter where you are in the world, how to source products that are going to sell well at a profit, a handful at a time. 3 of this product, 5 of that product, 2 of this product. Before long, you got hundreds of products that are selling a handful of times per week or month. You're refilling your inventory as it's needed. That's why we call it replenish. You're replenishing your inventory as things sell. Very low risk, nice margins, very comfortable, slow and steady growth. It's not this game of waiting 6 to 9 months and hopefully making some money, filling your garage with a bunch of stuff you can't sell, having your spouse mad at you, wondering, where did I go wrong? Blaming yourself, unable to get a refund because it's been too long. You can't even do a chargeback against these guys for this course and content that led you to the dead end because you bought the content 9 months ago. The affiliate's already spent their money, the person who convinced you to buy the course. It's a tragic disaster. It needs to stop, in my opinion. It's irresponsible. But we do things differently here. Rather than naming names and calling people out, I'm just going to be the voice in the wilderness saying, hey, $29 a month gets you all the content that we have that has anything to do with succeeding on Amazon. We're going to teach you what you need as you need it. You're going to wade in nice and slow. You're going to have a profitable business if you're willing to do the work. We've proven over and over and over again that there's opportunities here. We'd love to be the ones to help you out. Yeah, we have coaching, but take your time. See if this is a good fit first. I think we offer a very different message, and hopefully you understand now why there's not hundreds of excited influencers talking about how much they love the Proven Amazon course. Well, because there's no affiliate commission for them in it. That's why they'd rather be getting $2,500 checks to convince people to buy $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 courses on Amazon that teach people how to launch big private label brands. And we just had so many people come through our burn unit. I don't think it's working. I really don't think it's working. I don't know the industry statistics, but I know there's a lot of people who are just crying themselves to sleep because they spent tons of money on trying to build a brand on Amazon, and it's just not working out. We're here to help. We're here to do what we can. But I wish you would have started here. We hear that so often. Man, I wish I would have just started out with this podcast you're listening to right now, with this community, with the people here, the training, the low cost of entry. We're here to help. The risks are so much lower. And from my vantage point, we've got so many more success stories. Come try it out. You know, if you're comparing A to B and you're just trying to decide which direction to go, I think we have a pretty solid case. But I just wanted to rant a little bit, share from my heart a little bit on today's short episode that there's under no circumstances, if you are new to selling online, should you be attempting to build a brand and sell it. Your odds of success, based on our years of observation and all the people who have come into our community with their hearts broken and dreams smashed, your odds of success with that model are so thin, it's not worth wasting your time and a whole lot of money trying to make it happen until you know what you're doing. We can help you learn to know what you're doing, learn the basics, and then step into those waters confidently with a team at your back, knowing the terminology, knowing where the pits are, knowing where the brick walls are, knowing when you got to climb the wall, knowing when you got to dig a hole, knowing when you got to go around things. There's going to be challenges there. Learn the landscape. That's what we can do. Very low risk to get into Amazon if you do it the right way. And hopefully you found this encouraging. If you know someone that needs to listen to this episode today, would you please send it to them? You could be saving someone tens of thousands of dollars, if not more. You could be saving their marriage. We hear of people whose marriages become very strained because their garages and their house are just full of inventory that they can't sell. No one wants that. That literally never happens to people who go through our training. You don't even come within miles of buying inventory until you know this is something that's moving. It's moving. I can sell that at profit. Okay, so let's wade into this nice and slow. Let's test it out nice and slow. The other guys don't teach that. They teach you to go in deep. Go big or go home is kind of their theme, right? And a lot of people are going big and then going home broke, going down that model. We teach you to wade in slowly, make money as you learn, and build something truly special. So if that sounds more appealing to you, here we are. Come on into the Proven Amazon Course Burn Unit. We'll help you out as best we can. Sorry you've been burned. Sorry you've had your heart broken. We're here to show you a different, better way. All right, God bless all the business building warriors out there. Thanks for listening today. We always love when you share this podcast with your friends. Send people to silentjim.com. Say, hey, there's a podcast over there, all kinds of great success stories, people building great businesses from home, families doing life together, flexible schedules. That's what we do. That's what we're about. Hopefully that resonates with you. Until next time, this is Jim signing off. Talk to you soon.
Thank you for listening to Silent Sales Machine Radio. Visit silentjim.com for a link to our free newsletter, our free Facebook group, and all of our resources mentioned on today's show.